Hey everyone, it's Lizzie. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than normal. As you can see, you're actually seeing my face today. But I asked you all, would you be interested in seeing how to create your own printable budget? And you all said yes, you'd be interested. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to use Canva, which is a free program for you guys to use. And we're going to go ahead and create our own budget printable. So if this is something that you're interested in, then keep on watching. So let me go ahead and show you all my screen here. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is go to canva.com. So I have this saved, canva.com. And if this is the first time that you're using this, you'll have to go ahead and create your own profile, which I already have a profile set up. I use this for making my YouTube thumbnails and then for doing other printables here and different pictures. So yeah, we're actually going to go ahead and create a brand new printable so that I can show you how this is done and how simple it is. So what's really nice is that they have different designs that are available and it's already sized out. You can of course create your own custom dimensions right here where it says custom dimensions. They have covers for if you are wanting to open up an Etsy shop. I just opened up an Etsy shop, shameless plug, but I did, and I have some printables available, but this is the system that I used to create my Etsy shop cover. You can create your Facebook cover and so on and so forth. So you can utilize this letter template, which is 8.5 by 11. It's the standard sizing, which is really nice if you want to create a printable. I know that people can download it and you can just do a different zoom size. So you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and use what is already here. It's the 8.5 by 11. If you do have a happy planner, you will just have to size it down. If you were to download a printable that way, I know that there are ways that you can size it, but in case you are wanting to create a printable, a custom dimension printable yourself, the classic happy planner, which is actually the happy planner that I use, the size for that is 7 by 9.25 inches. So you just want to make sure that you create your own custom dimensions that way. But let's just click on this 8.5 by 11 to make it simple. And there are a ton of templates available for you to use. So if you see here on the side, it has different templates. You can have like resumes, you can make resumes here, cover letters. There is so many things that Canva has that is honestly, it's incredible that they have all of this available. So you can, if you like some of the colors, if you like the designs that's like here up at the top, which is really nice that you have that available, you can use that. Look at this one, already has some lines. So you can use a template or you can just start from scratch and create your own. But I really like how these boxes look. I like the coloring of it. So I'm actually going to use this as my guide. And we're just going to delete what is here because we're not writing a letter. So I'm just going to delete all of this. Okay. And I'm sorry if you hear like scratching noises. This is the microphone that I'm using since I'm filming this from my phone, but then doing the screenshot. So I apologize if you hear like crackling. But I'm actually just going to leave this just the way it is because I really like how these dots look and this little triangle in the corner in this. So we're just going to leave it be like that. And now we want to go ahead and create a spreadsheet, a worksheet. So you can size this down if you'd like, which I'm probably going to do. Oh, we could just move this more towards the corner. Let's move this more towards the corner and this too. So we'll just do it corner to corner. Move this. So see, you can excuse me. You can customize this however you see fit. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do. This looks pretty good. This looks like it's like a background. So yeah, let's just leave it white. Okay, so there we have a blank slate now. And now we can go ahead and add in the details. So let's create just a standard monthly budget. So an easy thing that you can do to add text, you can either click over here where it says text and then select one of these templates where it has the font already chosen for you, or you can add a heading, subheading over here. Or a simple way to do this is just clicking the T on your keyboard and it pops in some text for you to, or a place for you to add text. So we're just gonna type in monthly budget. So let's move this up top, and we can also change the font. What's really nice is that Canva has fonts, a ton of fonts that are available, and it's also nice that they show you how the font looks, so you don't have to click on each individual one. So you can select, I like bold fonts, so let's choose Anton. And we can size this up. So let's do 48. Let's make it pretty big. And it's nice that Canva has these guides available to you. So you can see the line up and down so you know that you are in the center. And they also have like the margins available. So you can see like you're in the center of the page. So we're gonna leave it like that, just monthly budget. So now with my budget, I always have the income section. So we can go ahead and type in income right here. And I'm just gonna put this up top. You can play around with this. I actually think I wanna make this a little bit smaller. There we go. So it gives me a little bit more space. And then we can make this smaller and change the font. Which one? So you can like figure out what style you like, and how you want your spreadsheet to be. And what's really nice about Canva too is you can use this to create different sheets and sell them. So have it as like a passive income, which is what I use Canva for. Not only that, I use Canva for my printables. I also use it for my YouTube channel. I create everything pretty much on Canva. My channel banner, my thumbnails, opt-in. So I've created an email list and I used Canva to create a download where if you signed up for my email, you get this download sent to you, and I am growing my email list. So that's really nice. So here you can go ahead. I want to copy this particular text. So right up here, you just choose copy. So I'm going to put this right about there. And we want to have a budgeted section. And I also want to copy that. We want to have an actual. Let me move my, okay. And then we also want to copy that. And you see how it has like that guide right there? It makes it so helpful. So we want to, let's see, move this a little bit. You can eyeball it. It's pretty good. So let's do to the end of here. Somewhat in the middle. Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks decent. So we have our income, budgeted, actual, and difference column. Now we want to go ahead and section them off. So you can put lines, you can make boxes, and for that, you'd want to go ahead and go to this section right here, which is elements. And this is where it'll give you grids. So if you want to add pictures, you can choose these grids. If you want to make frames, different shapes, that's really helpful too. to make your own lines, you can actually use the square to make your rows. So I want to actually make a header. I want to make this pop out. So what I like to use is this one right here where it has like the curved corners. It's not the actual square, but it has the curved corners. So I click this. I want to change the color to, let's change it to that. And we want to make this smaller, so it'll just be like a highlight. And we want to have it highlighting the entire space here. And then you'll position this to the back. Let's make this so it pops out a little bit more. It'll pop out a little bit more. So there you have it. You have a header right here, and it really makes it stand out. And now we can go ahead and copy and bring it down. So we have a space to put like the total. So we can copy this text, this income text, and I will just write down here total income. Okay. So there you have it. Oops, if I spell income right. Total income is right there. And that is aligned. Now let's section off the columns. So a way that you can do that is just making lines. So again, you're in elements, and then it has a line right here. So let's change this color to black so we can see it better. And now let's just make this line so it's a little bit thinner. So you could do that. And now let's turn this to a 90-degree angle. And there we can go ahead and section off our columns and separate them. And now we'll just copy the line. So this is actually a little bit taller. Perfect. And we'll copy this over here. So there you have it. You have your different columns and your spreadsheet is coming together. It is coming together. I actually might want to move this up just a bit because I see that it might be too much of a space in between. So I'll just use my arrows to adjust that so I don't have to use my mouse. And let me just zoom this in just a bit so that I can see where my lines are ending. There we go. Okay, so you just play around with it until you see how you like your spreadsheet so far. Let me move this more to the middle. Let me move this more to the middle. Okay, I think that looks pretty good for the income part. And you'll just do this and copy it down so you can select everything that you want. I'm actually highlighting. It looks like there's something up here, if you can see that box, that I'm also copying, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. So I can go ahead and copy this entire area because I'm going to make a separate section. So see, it copied this, but we don't want that. So let's select this now and let's change this from income. We'll do expenses and just stretch this out so it fills in the entire word. And then right here we'll do total expenses. So I might have to bring this out just a little bit, actually. Okay. So there's the total expenses. So we can move this down. Let me zoom this back out just a tad. All right. So what we're going to say that our expenses is going to have a long list. So a way that you can just bring this and adjust it. Let's make sure that it is in the right spot. Okay, that looks good. So we're going to bring this downwards here to stretch out this column. Okay, and now we want to go ahead and make our lines. So a way that you can do this is either by using these squares and sizing it down and stretching out your box so that it falls in line with what you already have in place. And you can change the coloring of this. So I know a lot of people like to have like the gray, white, which I think is really pretty. So you can space this out. So you can do it that way and just make sure that you position it to back. And you can just copy and kind of eyeball the spacing and do position to back. So that is one way that you can make your rows. Another way that you can do it is just copying the lines. Oops. It's hard doing it with like this handheld mouse pad. All right, so let me just get a line. There we go. And make sure that the thickness is about the same. So let's see what size. We're at 5.8, 0.3, so. Okay, let me color this black. Okay, all right, that looks good. So now you could just like eyeball your lines and copy down, kind of eyeball it. That might be. Let's zoom this in just a bit because I think, there we go. So now you can highlight this, copy, and bring it down. Again, you could just like eyeball the spacing of it. And there is your grid. You can leave it like that. But what I like to do, let me just delete this. I like to just utilize what is already on the spreadsheet. So I'll copy this and I'll make that gray, that light gray. And I like to just do it this way where I will kind of eyeball the spacing and I'll make my lines that way. So we'll do that. Of course, you can make your rows smaller if you want. But for me and my printables, I am one that I write kind of big, so I need the spacing. That's just me. I need the spacing. So we just do that all the way. Okay. And I think that is and then we'll just move this down. And again, you'll just perfect this however you want your budget to be. And now we'll go ahead and we'll select these. We can group them and we can position them to the back. So there you have it. You have a really pretty spreadsheet so far. And then at the bottom, you can go ahead and make your own like cash envelope section. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. We're going to copy it. Oops. Let me undo. Let me just copy everything. Bring it down here. Get rid of this. Right. So right here, you can do like cash envelopes or savings. We're just going to do savings to make things a little bit simpler. And then total savings down at the bottom. So that is your printable already created in Canva. Now you can go ahead and download it. So here you can either add more pages if you want to add more pages, or you can download it. So we're going to go ahead and download it. We're going to say that we like how this looks. So you can go ahead and do a PDF print. And what's really nice, if you have customized your sizes to, let's say it's for the mini Happy Planner or the classic Happy Planner, and it's a different size other than this letter that we have created, you can choose to select this crop marks and bleed. And it gives you the little cutout marks so that you know that you are cutting on the exact size that you are wanting so that it can fit in your planner or whatever you're wanting it to fit in. So that makes it really, really nice. But we're going to go ahead and choose the PDF print. You go ahead and you'll download that to your computer. And you'll save it, yeah, monthly budget. That looks fine. So you can save it to your desktop as a PDF document. So we'll go ahead and we'll save that. And then just so you guys can see, it comes up as a PDF file once it loads. So this is how your printable looks like. It looks really nice. Again, you can put your own colors to it. I just did this for video purposes. Obviously, I have more expenses than what's listed on this line, but just so you got the idea, this is how you can create a printable monthly budget using Canva, and it is a free source. You can download an app, you can customize using your app. So there's just so much that is available here. If you'd like to see how you can create other documents on Canva, make sure you leave this video a thumbs up so I can make more of these types of videos for you guys if you're interested. But you'll ask for it. Here it is. This is how I create my own printable budget worksheets. And I absolutely love it. I love to be creative. And as you can see, I have done quite a bit of things on Canva already. So it's really helpful, and it's amazing that it is a free resource. Again, there is a paid for version, which it gives you access to other designs, but honestly, the free version works beautifully. I have not had any complaints using the free version. I love Canva. I am obsessed. Maybe not obsessed, but I just love using Canva and to be creative, and especially with my side business that's happening. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment with any ideas that if you wanted me to do more of these type of tutorials, I'd love to do them for you. But yeah, that is everything for today's video. I will catch you guys on another one. Bye guys.